Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Double Dose of K's. I'm Caduce.
I'm Ken.
Hey guys, thank you so much for all of your support. So today we're going to be talking about broken families in the Black community, and we did say specifically the Black community because we're Black and we want to share our own experience. So definitely stay tuned. We will be right back, guys. Oh goodness, we were just talking about our intro. We're gonna be changing that soon, guys. But anyways, so let's jump right into it. So I did look up a couple things that I wanted to share because I thought it was interesting, and Ken has some things too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you have like some like
Statistics?
Yeah. What is the statistics? What were they? Do you remember them?
Black people, of course, they're at the high. They're at the top. 64% are broken homes, where Latinos is like 42%.
And then the whites.
And the whites,
was
nothing there for them.
There was like no
It's probably
statistic.
a small percentage of them.
Right. It's probably like something like 0.0 something percent.
But blacks were 64%. That's more than half.
That's crazy.
That is wow.
That is ridiculous. But okay, it makes sense why. Because I'm gonna say some of the reasons why I think it is, and definitely Ken is going to too. So we will be jumping into that. So this backstory. Let's talk about ourselves before we dive into everybody else. Our parents they weren't married when they had all of us.
They got married when we were grown.
Yeah, they got married when we were all grown. But they didn't raise us together.
No.
So like Ken and my sisters, Cliz and Keisha, were all raised by my dad. And then me and my little sister Kiana were raised by my mom. So we had step parents.
Yeah.
Throughout the way.
In the home, yeah.
So but it was still a broken dynamic. Like our parents didn't get along.
Not really.
At all. They didn't get along at all.
Yeah, they didn't. Not really.
Let's not front. They didn't get along.
I said not really.
Our mom still has like some issues with our dad. So that's another. Y'all, we ain't gonna get into all that. But anyway. So I know growing up with just the mom, me and Kiana pretty much got to do whatever we wanted.
Yeah. We
got to run buck wild pretty much. Like we didn't have like curfews.
Dang.
But we're staying the night at our friend's house. Like I legit lived with one of my friends, and so did Kiana for like months on end. Like we would come home like maybe once a week.
Well, like we lived with my dad, the three eldest ones, and you know what? Our dad was strict. But looking back now, I'm glad he was strict because he could have been into all type of stuff.
You from a lot of trouble.
It saved us from a lot of trouble. Not saying that we didn't sneak around and do stuff, but
that's all kids.
But that's all kids. But we had to sneak. He just wasn't allowing us.
Right.
He was strict. So yeah,
I think having the father in the home is definitely important because it protects the children from certain aspects. Which I'm gonna I'll show you guys like this picture. I'm gonna explain it. I had Kevin. You guys know I have a son, Kevin. He's autistic. I had Kevin when I was 14 years old. I was about to turn 15 a month after he was born. No one knew I was pregnant. My mom didn't even know I was pregnant until I was 6 months pregnant.
And that's ridiculous.
I didn't know I was pregnant.
Oh, well, the mother should know something.
I didn't even know.
Usually mothers know something. When they pay attention to their
kids. If they pay attention to their kids, they'll know. I didn't know what was going on with my body. I had no idea. No one ever had the sex talk with me. No one told me. You know what I'm saying?
The birth
babies. No one told me about that. I was just dumb and naive.
Sure, you should have learned about that in sex ed.
So, I got pregnant the second time I actually had sex. So, yeah, craziness. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, when both parents are not in the home, it just like your home and your children are the ones who disintegrate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it causes complete chaos and havoc in your house. And that's specifically why we want to talk about the Black community, because we're Black.
Yeah.
Like, we see it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if you go into like the hoods and stuff,
Inner cities,
you see these men, these boys out here trying to like prove that they're a man because they didn't have a good man in their life.
And then they also turn to the streets when they don't have a father figure. The most of them will turn to the streets with getting gangs. That's because they feel like the gangs will
be like their family. Yeah. I mean, seriously, I know that because like my own husband, like, he kind of went through something like that. He didn't have his parents in his life, and I mean, all of him and his siblings, like, when I say, like, I'm not trying to talk down about them or anything at all, but it's a testament to not having parents in their lives. All the chaos, like alcoholism, drug addictions, sexual promiscuity. Oh my God, I can't even say that word. Just like all these types of things just happen when you don't have that structure, because that's what it is. When you have two parents in the home, it provides the structure. That's how God intended it to be, right? Mm-hmm. Like, even if you don't believe in God, you know that that's better for a home to have two parents than just one. You know what I'm saying? There's more protection.
Other races of families was taught that, though.
Exactly. We weren't, because
the Black community need help.
Right. But before, it's crazy because before we were the ones married, like
the most.
In this, like the 60s and below, we stuck together as family.
Mm-hmm.
We knew what it was like to be torn apart because of the slavery.
Yeah, and it was because and segregation.
And all of that. We knew what it was like not to have your family. It's like when like the 70s and all the drug addictions were pushed into our communities.
Yes, and they were pushed into the community, but that's a topic.
That's another story, y'all. For real.
Can't fit into these YouTube streets.
But that is for real. That's when you started to see the disintegration of the Black family. Like, men not wanting to be at home, women having multiple children by multiple partners. All of that causes chaos. Like, like for real, like how, like, our cousins all have a different dad. Do they not?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Like,
there's 5 of them, and they all have a different dad.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I'm not about to judge.
I'm not judging them. It is, but it's like you have that separation.
Yeah,
like
it's
we have half siblings. Our little sister Kiana and
Naya
and Mac are half siblings. My mom has 4 children with one man, our dad, and 1 child with another man. And then our dad has 3 baby mamas.
Yeah, but
right?
I don't consider them half. We
don't consider half either. Yeah. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you can see, like, because like our younger siblings, we don't really have the best relationship with them. We're trying to grow them now. I mean, at least with Naya, and it's because we had separation.
Yeah, they must have their own mothers in their own homes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And our little sister Kiana, the only reason she is so close to us is because she didn't have her dad inside of the family. Mm-hmm. Don't you think that that's true?
Yep.
So.
And she had the same mom, that's why.
And she had the same mom, so that makes you closer. So anyways, I found this article from the Washington Post. I don't know who it was by. Sorry, guys. I didn't look. But it was a Black woman. So she says, as a woman who grew up without her biological father, I know the confusion, anger, anxiety, and anguish behind the statistics. She said, in my book, Whatever Happened to Daddy's Little Girl, The Impact of Fatherless on Black Women, I codified the fatherless woman syndrome. So you guys look up whoever wrote that book. I didn't even think to write down her name. Sorry.
What's the book called again?
Whatever Happened to Daddy's Little Girl, The Impact of Fatherless on a Black Woman.
You know, I think all Black women probably should read that.
It sounds really good, actually.
Yeah, who didn't have a 2-parent home. But I think all people probably should read that book.
Right. It says she codified the fatherless woman syndrome, citing its 5 symptoms. Here's the interesting part. Many fatherless women, though not all, feel unlovable or unworthy of love. They fear rejection, abandonment, and commitment. They also are sexually promiscuous.
Oh, man, yeah.
They overcompensate, determined to prove themselves worthy, and frequently they are with bouts of rage and anger. That stood out to me so much.
That sounds like some black women.
What this woman said,
wow.
Guys, really think about it, because I'm talking about myself too. I didn't have a relationship with my dad until I was like in my grown years, for real though. Seriously. Like, I knew my dad and I went over to his house because my sisters were there. But we didn't have like a relationship. So I personally can definitely say that I have some of these syndromes, like these symptoms of that syndrome, like straight up.
But I think a lot of people got a fear of rejection.
Yeah, but that goes back to our slavery and all that, those generational curses that came through that. We do have that fear of abandonment and rejection because of the tearing apart of our families, all the way back to those generations. So I just thought that was really interesting. What do you think about the sexual promiscuity?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I see that with a lot of black women.
I see that
a lot with them.
I see that a lot too.
And I feel like they're trying to get men's attention, but they do it in the
wrong she said way. They're overcompensating.
Yeah,
they do compensate,
and they don't care either. They don't think nothing's wrong with it. It's so ridiculous.
And the fits of rage and anger.
Oh, I see so many angry black women. Shoot, I was one of them.
Seriously though, I feel like what this woman. I'm actually gonna look that up, her book, because it actually does sound interesting. I want to. Just that part, I'm like, that is very interesting, because I definitely think I see that, and I even see some of those symptoms within myself. Not having the best relationship with my father when I was younger, which I wish I did, and that's why I want my kids to have their fathers in their life, which is crazy because we're carrying on that generational curse through some of our children. You know, like my oldest son, Kevin, his father's not in his life. He's never been in his life, even though he's white. He's one of like that 0.0.
That's because he's got a black baby mama.
Right. He's for real. That's true. He's like part of that 0.0, 0.3 for them or whatever, but the 64% for me. Kevin doesn't have a dad, you know, but my younger children, they have their father, but they don't have like a relationship like that yet because they're still babies, and I'm pregnant right now, so. And what about Adam?
Well, Adam's biological father's not in his life, but you know what? He has a dad in his life, though.
Yeah.
He's been having a dad since he was younger, so that's good.
Right. When did you and Terrence? When did Terrence come
I don't know. When he was 2 or 3?
2 or 3?
3? Maybe. I'll say 3. 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was... Or was he older?
I don't think he was older. I
think he was 3 or 4. I'm going to say 3 or 4.
How do you not know how long you've been with your husband?
No, I knew my husband was... Shoot, look, marriage will do that to you.
I know, for real. It all jumbles together.
But yeah, from like 3 to 4. But his dad is Muslim. Well, that's his religion, and he wanted me to convert, and I was like, nah. But you knew what I was before,
right?
So he don't want to be in his life because of that. But that's dumb. Yeah. But hey, kick rocks. He has a father.
He does, and see, not a lot of women are lucky like that. Yeah. That have men that will actually step up. Mm-hmm. And take care of another woman's children. There are not.
No, there's not a lot of men. Not a black man.
Not a lot of black men. For real. Nope. Because a lot of our black men are running away from their own responsibilities.
Right, exactly. I was about to say that.
And it's crazy how much you see. Do you have a statistic? Do you have something else you wanted to read?
No, I was just going to say, when I researched, it said that the number one reason, which I don't know if this is true.
We'll see.
Is divorce. It's caused. That's one of the main reasons for a broken home.
You didn't put black family. That's probably why. That's probably why that.
This is probably why.
Because that's probably for people who are actually getting married,
right?
Which our percentage is low in that too.
Yeah, now it is low.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's probably true.
Can you go to that picture that I had sent? I just want to read like some of the.
What picture? Oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
Okay, so I found this picture on Google when I put in broken black families. Mm-hmm. And it was just so interesting to me, and it stood out because it says common causes of a broken family ties, mental health problems.
Oh, that's true.
That's hella true. Inability to apologize.
Oh my goodness.
That is crazy to me. You guys seriously think about what I'm saying. These little bullet points. Mm-hmm. Think about the people that you see in your life that have came from broken homes, especially if you're in the black community, because we're speaking specifically
to the black community.
About the black community.
Because we are black.
Yes, because we're
keep
black.
Saying that,
yes.
So people understand.
We're not excluding anyone. We're talking about our own experience. and just looking up some of the causes and the symptoms of it. So another one is financial difficulties.
Which that's crazy because in the Black community, a lot of people, I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of people are not taught financial stability.
Stability. No, that's really true. Mm-hmm. Like we weren't taught from a young age how to balance a checking account,
right?
How to get credit cards so you can build credit and all of these things. That's not something that we don't ever really get to learn until we're older. And we thank you, Jerome, for that $10. We appreciate everyone sending us those. What are they called?
Super chats.
Super chats. Yes. So we really appreciate that. But that financial difficulties, that's something that's very prevalent in our community, guys. We can't deny it.
Nope.
You know, talking about it is how you can bring solutions and resolutions and things like into your own family, you guys. Because we can't save everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Not everybody. Right.
Not everybody cares, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my own family. I don't want these things for my children. I'm trying to break these generational curses off my babies.
Like, that's another thing. My husband was saying something earlier.
What?
I don't know exactly if it's a part of this, but he was saying that Black people priorities are messed up. Because Black people will prefer, most of them, not all of them, will go and buy them some Jordans before they have their household.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Taken care of. That goes with financial stability.
Yes.
And, like, come on, y'all want some Jordans?
Okay, that actually legit, y'all, this is like something, I'm sorry to be y'all, it really like irks me when people put like petty things like that you do not need before your actual security. Like that's so stupid.
Your needs, right?
Like before your needs. Like I'm not gonna go out like I hate when moms like buy their babies Jordans and stupid stuff like that they're only gonna wear for like 2 weeks.
Right.
Like that's real dumb to me.
And I feel like a lot of Black people do that because
they want to front.
They want to front. They want to
stunt.
Yeah. And I feel like they do that because they really didn't have that.
That is why they do that.
A lot of Black people do that. A lot of Black people who don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And when they come into a lot of money, they on Facebook showing it.
Right.
Because they never had it.
Because
how many rich people you see
you don't see people doing that actually have money from generations because they don't need to do that.
Right.
They don't need to show off what they have.
They're
and they're also smart about their money. Yes, I'm not saying that rich people don't buy lavish stuff.
Yeah,
they absolutely do. But they have the money for it. Do you? Let's think about that.
Because I've seen a lot of men in the past that would buy Jordans but would be on the bus stop walking.
Right. I'm gonna make all those Jordans you have. You got about a down payment for a car.
Right. I'm sorry. How much was those Jordans? Seriously. You have the nerves to say, "Hey, girl, what's up?"
No. Seriously.
No, not today.
Y'all, for real though. That financial difficulty thing is real. Right. That's something that I'm trying to fix within my own family, you guys. Trying to learn about credit and building it and buying like your own property and stuff. That's something like it was funny because the Black loan officer that I spoke to at first, he was like, we're all conditioned to think that we should just rent for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, and that's true. Right. Like I'm trying to build my credit up. That's why I got a new car, so I can make payments on it to build my credit up.
Like you just you have to learn how to do these things. Credit cards, loans.
Well, I ain't getting no credit card,
stuff like that. I mean, you can get one credit card and only use a small percentage of it, and it'll build your credit really high. You don't have to use it.
Right.
You don't have.
But that's true.
But listen to what Ken just said. She thinks she has to use the whole credit card.
No,
you don't.
I don't think I gotta use it. I just don't. I think I might use
it. See, okay, I can understand that. But if you only use like a certain percentage, like you're supposed to use 30% of all the credit that you have every month. You're gonna repay it. That's how you're supposed to do it. But anyways, and I'm just learning that, y'all. I'm just learning that. So, okay, another bullet point that says disrespecting boundaries.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. How many people do you see? Go watch some of our videos. I'm like the Black Bonnet Girl.
Oh my God, Black Bonnet Girl today in my Walmart, and I was so mad. I'm just like, oh my God,
y'all. Seriously though, how many boundaries are we pushing? There was a woman, actually our dad sent us that video. I think it was our dad. Somebody sent it to us. She was in a restaurant twerking in front of little kids, and they were asking her to stop, and she's like, nope.
Let's take it back to to the R&B singer or pop singer Lizzo, how she went into the basketball game with her booty cheeks out, her dress. Girl, you knew that there was going to be families here, little kids here. Why would you do that?
Just
and I feel like that just makes black women look bad. We
does.
already are looked down at already.
Right.
And it's like y'all helping them make us
pushing the boundaries.
You're helping them push us down even more.
Like,
it's like, I don't get it. I don't be knowing why black women.
I don't understand that either. And then like there's so many. We can do a whole video on disrespecting boundaries, y'all.
For real.
We literally
maybe that should be another one.
Yeah, we can do a whole video on how black people disrespect boundaries.
Right.
Because I mean, I'm not saying that other races don't do it
that either,
but we do it more. We do it more, and we're black, and
so
we're talking about what we've experienced, y'all. So, okay, another thing that's caused in the family is different beliefs, politics, or values.
Oh,
and that's absolutely true. When you don't grow up with the same parents, you don't understand one parent's belief, another parent's belief. Maybe they don't have the same
or their values,
their values. Like you, and that goes back to even financial difficulty.
But you better take it biblically. It says don't be take it biblically.
What
the Bible says.
Don't be what?
Don't yoke. What does it say?
Oh, don't be yoked with unbelievers.
Yeah, I was trying to get it right. Look, I knew what I was talking about.
I mean, yeah, it does say that. So, I mean, they should have came together on that anyways.
Right.
Your
that's another
parents,
thing.
But
well, I never understood. Like black people, they go to church so much, but it's like, do y'all even read the Bible?
No. That's a lot of people. That ain't just black people.
But it is. But black people always want to preach something.
Right. That's true. But you notice, like all these young men that go to the streets, they get involved in gangs, they go to jail. What do they turn? Muslim.
I know people who went to prison who turned down Muslim.
Yeah. They don't even know nothing about that.
Right.
They were indoctrinated while they were in jail.
Yeah.
And were able to be indoctrinated because they had no foundation.
Right.
Foundation comes from your parents. That's what it says in the Bible, that you train your child in the way that he should go and he will not depart.
Yeah.
That's what it says. I'm working on that with my own babies. So I'm just saying, if you don't have that foundation, then they are easily swayed. That's anybody. That's not just black people. That's anybody. But you see that these people, like these Caucasian people, they raise their children in the way that they want them to go. Like I'm a bus driver, right, guys? I have to pick up kids from this very wealthy neighborhood. It's called Weatherby Lake. It's a private lake town.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it before. We drove through it.
Huge $1 million, $4 million houses. These are wealthy children. They're not going to expect anything less than that,
right?
When they grow up.
But that's what's indoctrinated into them.
Exactly. That's the foundation that
their dads are doctors. They
right.
Doctors.
Exactly.
Lawyers. Yeah.
They want that because they don't expect. They're not.
So what do you think? So
less.
In the black community, if you see your daddy out here gangbanging, what's
right? Exactly. Or your mom out here being a whore, or a stripper, or not taking financial stability, not wanting to, like, because I'm not just saying it's just girls being hoes and stuff like either, like ruining their money. Like we went through difficulties with our mother, like, because she didn't know how to stabilize money. So we're not just talking about people that are just out in the club and in the streets.
Or you see women or the mothers that want to allow men to come into their lives and beat them up, and then what's the daughter's
exactly
state?
That moves on to my next one: physical, sexual, and emotional abuse. I would say out of all of those, that one is probably the one that's more prevalent.
Abuse?
Yeah.
Yep.
When you don't have a mother or a father, both parents in the house, your children are more, what is that word? They're more vulnerable to be abused. That's true. And not just by outside people, but by their own parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why are we seeing parents down talk their kids?
I mean, sometimes I do, like, I be hard. Like, like, you get angry because you don't ever have a break.
Yeah, you get angry, but
you don't have that partner.
But I've done seen black mamas in the store just dogging
their kids. Me too.
I have dogging. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'll just be like, dang.
I have two, like, little babies, too. Like, little kids. And I'll be like, oh, that's sad.
Like, why you gotta dog them and why you gotta be loud like that?
And be in public and do that. Like,
I see a lot of black women in inner cities do that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Sorry, I never pushed thanks for Jerome's super chat. Sorry about that, guys.
What?
But yeah, I know I didn't push it on the screen. Anyways, so yeah, I think that one, especially physical and sexual abuse, like people like just trusting anybody to watch their kids.
Oh no, I don't do that.
But a lot of black people do.
I know a lot of black people do. Who? We know somebody.
That's how a lot of sexual abuse happens to children, you guys. Like, that's something that's very real. Why do you think all there's prevalence of, you know, all these different sexual preferences? I'll say it like that.
Yeah.
in our community. You know what I'm saying? Because abuse.
Well, nobody's just and not anybody's just watching my son.
No, hell no. Not anybody's just watching my kids. I have 3 people. I mean, actually 2. Her and my mom sometimes. Like,
I don't play about my son. If you want to see a mad black woman,
for real.
That's my son.
For real.
Seriously.
Like, seriously, y'all. Like, but that's not like that's not on a lot of people's minds. If they're busy, they have to work, they have to try to provide.
But not just providing. We got somebody in our family who just want to go out
or go out
and go out.
I was about to say that. Girl, I was about to get to that. And just want to party and live their life like they ain't got no kids because they don't care.
But they started having kids young, so maybe you should have waited.
Exactly. Or you should have not have had any
or
at
you
all.
should have had none at all. Or you should have picked and choose your fathers better.
Exactly. See, all of this comes down to the broken family. I just love all those bullet points that was on that picture. I'll kind of like try. I don't know if you guys can see it. I couldn't put it on my camera, you guys. Look, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, if you Google this, you will be able to see it. Definitely take a look because that made me go into like thinking mode about all these things. But anyways, guys, Kim, do you have anything else that you wanted to bring out?
Not about this. We said everything.
So
black people just need to do better.
Yeah, we need to do better. We need, even if you don't, even if you go through like the breakup or whatever, you still need to try to co-parent.
Right. Black people don't know how to co-parent.
That is true. They use the kids against each
other.
And especially black women.
Yeah, black women definitely does that. I have a best friend whose baby mama's like that.
Yeah, I my husband's baby mama like that. So she get mad at him and then you can't see your kids for 5 months.
And what's that got to do with anything?
You're punishing your kids. Right. So that's just the truth, y'all. Definitely make sure you I know I'm trying to do better. We're all trying to do better, and we want you guys to be better. K family, we love you, and we thank you guys for all of your support. You guys are always here, and we truly thank you. And we are gonna go ahead and get off here. So,
follow me on Instagram at Ken the Storyteller.
There we go. Oh wait. Oh, well, let me show it.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh well. Also, check out my YouTube channel, Ken the Storyteller. I just dropped a video shortly before this live, so check it out.
Check that out. What else? Did you put your podcast on?
Yeah, my podcast. Don't give it away.
Oh,
you gotta go over to my YouTube channel.
Go check out Ken's channel. But anyways, guys, follow us on Instagram at Double Dose of K's. And also you can follow me, Caduce, at Caduce_DDOK. We love you, subs. Thank you, K family, for joining us again. And everybody, let's do better, y'all.
Yes.
Come on, black community. We got this. We can do better. But anyways, bye, guys. Cheers.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.